The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Mr. Speaker, over the last week, the Conservative Party have tried to convince Canadians that we would be better off if we didn't make those investments in healthcare, if we didn't invest in dental care, if we reduced investments in seniors' pensions and retirement security. They want to get rid of the CBC. They don't want to attack climate change. Canada has the highest economic growth and the lowest deficit in the G7. We are able to invest in making life more affordable for Canadians. Our government is up to this challenge, Mr. Speaker, and you know what? So are Canadians.
The Honourable Member.
Mr. Speaker, Liberal deficits and spending caused 40-year high inflation, which caused 22-year high interest rates, which will cause mortgage defaults. We have made in Canada inflation, and people can't afford this government. We need to stop fueling the inflationary fire, to stop interest rates from going up, to stop people from losing their homes. So when will the Prime Minister stop his inflationary deficit spending?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think it's very important to reiterate that inflation is coming down. It was at a peak at 8.1%. It's now at 4.4%. It's projected to go down below 3%. But I think the other thing that we should say is we're focused on affordability. That's why we've lowered taxes for Canadians, not once but twice. We lowered taxes for small businesses. In fact, in this budget, we found a way to drop credit card fees 27%. That's going to save small businesses $1 billion a year. Wow, that's the type of solutions we can build if we work together on the budget instead of filibustering it.
Here. Mr. Speaker, massive deficits cause inflation. Inflation causes rate hikes. Rate hikes make mortgage payments unaffordable. Unaffordable payments lead to mortgage defaults. But there is a solution. This government could stop the deficits, stop inflation, stop rate hikes, and prevent defaults. Even the finance minister agreed with this basic advice a few short months ago. So when will the Prime Minister end his inflationary deficit spending?
Good question. The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Deputy Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, as I already described, inflation is coming down in Canada, and despite the fact that it's coming down, it's actually below inflation in the United States, inflation in Europe, inflation in the OECD. That's what's allowing us to invest in making life more affordable. I remember when I was door knocking last summer that my constituents would tell me that their childcare cost was as much as a mortgage payment, but now that we've reduced those costs by half and we're going to continue to reduce them to $10 a day, they're not saying that anymore.